Hello everybody, welcome back to another stock analysis. I really do like making these stock analysis videos because it allows me to make more content about the stocks which we all love. NIO is apparently one of those, so we're going to be doing this again. So you can see this is a great channel to learn about things, so I would recommend that you subscribe to enhance your knowledge and repertoire around a lot of stocks. We've covered stocks which you have probably never heard of. We intend to cover more stocks which you'll probably never hear of, but they may also be great buys to get into now. Now obviously, like I say in every single video, I'm no financial advisor, but I think you will really love it on this channel, so please join us, please help us get us to 1,000 subscribers by pressing that little red subscribe button. Also, whilst you're down there, please do press the like button, and once you watch this one, if you did enjoy it, please do check out any of the others in the playlist about stocks being analysed, and check out any of the others in any playlist because we have got loads of playlists on the channel. Now I've talked about that, we're going to have a quick look at the NIO stock price, then we're going to look at some other factors which may be driving it in the future and what I can see this price being sat at in the future. So currently we are at around $20, 1941, strong on the day. Actually we are slightly down, but we are basically up at this point around 9.30. 5-day is a better indicator in my opinion. We are technically up from the start of the week, saw a dip all the way from this high, and then it basically did a V-shaped recovery down here, a little high up here, then it went down all the way down to here. Now we are starting to see it hopefully go up. Yes, so going out to the 1 month here, you can see we are actually doing fairly well, starting off around here at a price of 14. Now, like I said, we sat at 1941. 6 month, a lot better of an indicator. We can see a strong run upwards with high spikes and slightly low sell-offs after those high spikes. I would say this is people buying in, selling once they've taken profits and whatnot, and then buying in again as a new audience comes into the stock, as a lot of people may be swing trading the stock as it is potentially a huge growth stock and things can happen with this one quite often. So this is one of the reasons why I think a lot of people can be swing trading this one and why the price fluctuates once it has gone up so high. Next thing that I want to talk about is NIO as a service and NIO's battery service and a few other things which they do. So of course this is NIO website itself. If you want to go check it out, NIO have apparently, well they actually do, they already have cars out mainly in China. We can see a few of their models here, and I think this is going to be a company which is potential, well, it has potential to be the next Tesla. So if we look at a few of their vehicles here, you can see they have fairly different vehicles. We could go over them a lot, but we can imagine in our heads what this means. More vehicles that you have, more people are going to buy. For example, you got a small car for, I don't know, small family, large car for business person, truck for people who want to do off-roading. You can see how in the future, if NIO continues to expand this brand line, they could see things expand and their growth therefore expand. Similarly to what Tesla are doing, you got the Model 3 small car, Model S big luxury car, things in the middle, Model X kind of like a SUV kind of. We've got the Cybertruck coming, and if NIO follow in this path, they could see huge growth as well. So I'm just going to look at the base of this on the homepage for Google. We can see a lot of articles which are kind of useful, because if we look here, we can see NIO, which is apparently Tesla's rival, is up 240% this year, and we could go on. Obviously, if you want to look down there at that article on CNBC, you can do it yourself, but the second one is what I find a little bit more striking and why this stock could potentially shoot to new highs. Well, it really will shoot to new highs if they go ahead with this one. Chinese EV maker NIO plans to expand to global expansion and start producing in Europe later this year. So what does this mean? We can all imagine what this means. It's a Chinese company, they are selling to China right now, sell to Europe. You've got a lot more countries in Europe, so you've got Chinese market, European market, sell it in America, sell it in Australia. You know, you could sell this in loads of companies and get the market share of the company up. So that would be a great thing for expanding the company. It would also be a great thing for the share price subsequently, and that is why I believe this company is valued too low at the minute, because they really are trying to expand as fast as possible, which is obviously always a great sign for a company and therefore its share price. Speaking of its share price, let's have a quick look at what some actual analysts say, because like I said, I am no analyst, I am no financial advisor, I'm just some guy on the internet with an opinion. Last 12 months we have seen decent-ish growth for such a small stock that you can see here, but what is really striking in my opinion is the future projections. So we've got a low which is plus 130%, so clearly according to some analysts, if you go in with this stock right now, you could even double your money possibly. If you go for the medium, we're seeing a 520% growth. Going with the high, we're seeing almost 800% growth, and this stock being valued at 170. So I can see this stock actually being valued at 170 myself, potentially not in the next year, maybe maybe in the next few years. Obviously, I think whether the Europe factory actually does come out would have a lot to play with this company and the rate of which the stock goes up. But if this guy, the CEO of the company, is really as ambitious as he makes out, and they intend to, expand as fast as they really want to, that could mean great things for the company, as the share price would take a huge rally because of this, as a lot of people are exposed to NIO cars and the brand becomes a household name. Think of Tesla 10 years ago. No one ever heard of Tesla, but as years go on, Tesla builds a factory in Berlin now. They've got one in America. They got two in America coming out soon. They've got one in China coming. Got one in the UK coming. So this is how you expand your brand to new people. So this could potentially be another thing for NIO, which could make it the next Tesla. My personal price target, like I said, I am not somebody rated to do this, but I can see this one being around over $100 for definite. Maybe not in the next year. Like I said, once again, the price target for when this happens depends on when the factory comes out in Europe, but when that does come out, I can definitely see the price going to over 100, and as they continue to build more factories in more countries, being able to deliver cars faster and things like that, I can see this share price basically increasing to the moon. Potentially, we have our next Tesla here from China. Very nice to see another company, not necessarily rivaling Tesla, because we do kind of like Tesla in my opinion, but it is nice to see some diversification in the market, as Tesla has had the hold on this market for a very long time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.